effing soon because I got it wrong. So I don't have to let it prove for 12 hours. The next step was 30 to 45 minutes after it's set. You then fold in the salt. I don't know why. I'm just following recipes. I don't see how this goes. But typically I would end in the salt in the process of water mixing with not the starter before, but the yeast and the flour. So I'm going to gently sprinkle this in. It's about 10 grams. There's about 2 tablespoons, if you will. Folding this in. It says this has still got some moisture, so I like this already. If I need to add water, add in another 10 grams of water. So maybe that's 2 I don't know what the conversion is for liquid. And I'm not going to because this is allowing me to mix it pretty decently. Now, the biggest process then says it has to prove for 4 to 6 hours. We're going to go with the 6-hour mark, all right? Which means I'm going to be up till fucking midnight making this shit. The first 2 hours of the proving process, it calls to stretch and fold the dough. So that means every 30 to 45 minutes, which means I'm going to be smoking a lot of cigars between now and then, I have to monitor this and stretch. Let this bit, ooh, yeah, and then fold in, fold. I guess it says to help the fermenting process, even, or the gluten, help the gluten with it, which I guess we don't want the gluten, right? Whatever. Whatever. I'm just following the instructions. So right now it's to add in the salt, and then I've got to do the whole every 30 minutes for the next 2 hours of the 4-hour process. It's got me. Does this make any sense? Would you put the salt in after you do this? Whatever. Now who knows? All right, I'm a bread hoe though, so we want to get this done and tasting right. So again, this is going to then prove for 4 to 6 hours during the fermenting process, and I'm going to stretch and fold it as it says, and we're just going to see. Get the salt in there. What goes? Oh, you guys didn't see that? Okay. During that process. So, all right, that's going to sit now. I'm going to come back in 45 minutes after this. I'm going to let it cover 45 minutes, and then I'm going to do my first stretch and fold, and then I've got to do that. If I go at the 45-minute mark, I've only got to do it twice. So I'll video once you get